Hey guys, and welcome back to the Butterfly Effect podcast. And in today's episode, we're going to be covering part 2 of the Bizarre Yet Bonafide podcast, which is entitled The Boy Who Cried Bigfoot. I'm Jack, and as always, I'm here with Liam.
Hi guys, pleasure to be here. Just a little disclaimer, just so you know, I had a late day at work. I've got a busy schedule later, so I'm eating my dinner on the podcast. It's really unprofessional, I know, but I'm going to try my best not to let it hinder anything. So yeah, carry on, Jack.
Yeah, alright. Okay, so the first bit of info that I think is significant is to do with the person that called the police regarding the dead body, which actually went missing. Now, what Grace said in this podcast is that she contacted this boy, and he replied to her that his girlfriend is going to the summer camp in the same area later in the year. Which I think is really significant because potentially that person's girlfriend is one of the characters in the game. So that sort of leaves a question as who that could be. Also, who is this boyfriend? So we'll have to leave a pin on that. And then the next thing was sort of a bit of a revelation, is they started going on about cryptids, namely Bigfoot, which obviously is unsurprising given the title. And they really went into this. They were saying that how Bigfoot is considered to be a species, not an individual. It's a hairy ape-like humanoid that's 10 foot tall, and there have been sightings of him in the Pacific in Northwest America. Now, obviously, thinking back to the trailer, you do see something drop on 2 legs. It looks quite hairy. It looks quite tall. So, could this be the villain, or is this Supermassive trying to throw us off? So yeah, let us know what you think in the comments about that particular point. Another thing that they mentioned is that the way that Bigfoot communicates is through howls, grunts, screams and whistles. And they also mention another cryptid called, I think it was called the Nyx. And it's an aquatic humanoid that lures teens to water in order to drown them. Now, thinking back to that Insta post that Supermassive put out, and I think it was Emma that was in the water at one point, is there the potential here that we could have another villain, but this time water-based? So who knows, we'll have to speculate about that at some point. So mate, on those points so far, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are best chips in Britain. Like, the price is astonishing, but for what I'm getting, the value's incredible.
Right, yeah, mate, I know I asked you to chip in on this podcast, but you're sort of taking the piss.
Sorry, mate.
Okay, so no, the next point is to do with Bigfoot again. He says, Grace says that Bigfoot is actually known for burying their dead. 2 things on this. One, it could be the fact that the body was then buried in the time that the boy went to get the police. Also, again, it raises that point for the Insta story, because I'm convinced that there was a choice at one point that said, do you prefer to be buried or cremated? So again, there's a little connection there that people can really ponder on. And the last bit of information is a bit of backstory. And it was basically that in the 1900s, the miners, there were miners that reported being attacked by an ape-man-like creature. There was also a US citizen that was kidnapped by a family of Bigfoot, which that last particular bit is interesting because obviously we do have these hillbilly characters that we don't know too much about yet. So could they be in league with the villain in this plot? Is it a red herring? I don't know, guys. Honestly, comment below and let us know what you think. And the final thing is that Anton still thinks this is a load of BS. He thinks that the kid was lying and that this is all just to try and get some attention. But Grace did finish the podcast by saying that she's now going to reach out to see if there's any girls that were reported missing at roughly the same time that the dead body was found. So that was episode 2 of the Bonafide Yet Bizarre... No, it's not. It's the Bizarre Yet Bonafide podcast. And yeah, so Liam, have you finished your chips to pass comment?
A real nightmare, mate. I've got ketchup on my shirt. I got this for Christmas, and I'm never gonna get this stain out.
Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. All right, okay then. I think we're going to have to wrap it up there for today. As always, guys, please give a like, subscribe, and a comment. We really like seeing your comments in the comment section. Obviously, we've gone a little bit lighter on the theory side for this video. I think it's just better to put a short, sharp video out, giving a breakdown of what happened. And of course, as you may know already, I've not seen the prologue yet. I will try not to see the prologue for this game. I'm avoiding the comment section like the plague, so I think Liam will be picking up the tab for a little while on that front. That's all from me. Anything to add, mate?
No, thank you for joining us, guys. Just links in the description, and if anyone knows how to remove ketchup stains, put your thoughts in the comments.
All right, guys, see you in the next one.